Hi, my name is Hayley Edwards. I'm going to be talking to you today about the social media marketing campaign that I've put together for What's Up Cupcake. So first of all, what I did was I looked at the key objectives for the campaign by reading the client's brief. It was to promote What's Up Cupcake as a place to get your occasional cupcakes in the Whitstable and surrounding areas, inform the public that cupcakes are 100% natural and fresh with only the best ingredients so family and friends can enjoy them together. One of the key challenges for What's Up Cupcakes will be the fact that there's a vast choice available to the consumer, so it's really getting them out there above and giving them sort of that USP. And our goal will be to set up What's Up Cupcake as the only choice on the market in the Whitstable and surrounding areas. So with the research and insights, what I looked at was the fact that Brits love a celebration, whether we are celebrating a royal wedding, whether we're celebrating engagements and birthday parties, or if it's having a end of season finale party for the Great British Bake Off or Game of Thrones. We always find an excuse to throw a celebration. We all love to share on social media as well, whether that's how fantastic that view is from our hotel balcony or that delicious brunch that we had. We love sharing our lives and the food that we eat. And 70% of users look up brands on Instagram, and 6% of users learn about products through Instagram through tagging of that client from either an influencer. And according to social media today, hashtag food porn, hashtag Instagood, and hashtag yummy are among the 100 most popular hashtags on Instagram, which are attached to a cumulative over 438 million photos on the platform alone. That makes food the most photographed subject on Instagram. The method behind the marketing campaign that I'll be looking at is using social media accounts of What's Up Cupcakes to create a strategy to enhance the brand through the social media. The brand will place itself into the customer stories, it will create a space for followers to engage and share, and the tone of voice will need to be in keeping with what they are. So the brand appear very from food markets, they're very vintage, that Great British Bake Off tent feel. It's very much that look at the cute dog licking an ice cream on Instagram and you tag and like your friends on it. All the content that's created with the video, image or copy will need to retain the tone of voice to allow for the brand to build, and it needs to be light, soft and attractive, so it can't be threatening in any way that we use images or video or copy. What's Up Cupcake class itself as cute as a button, so the campaign needs to deliver on that front with images, copy and video. So that's the method of what this campaign will look like based on a social media strategy, placing the brand at the centre of its customer stories. The big idea is the missing piece of your celebration. So the idea will be is What's Up Cupcake is that part of your celebration that you're missing, whether you know or not. A social media campaign will focus on Twitter, Facebook and most importantly Instagram. The focus of the campaign is going to be highlighting What's Up Cupcake as the missing part to your family celebration, your friendship group celebration, but it's always bringing the customer back into the story and aligning the brand of What's Up Cupcakes alongside the consumer. Series of social media video edits and stills will be created, and they'll sit on these platforms as both native posts and targeted advertising, allowing for the ability to target ages, demographics and keywords as well. Each social post will focus on a different celebration, but they all come back to the missing part of that will be the cupcake from What's Up Cupcakes, the one that you have to get from them. This is a bit of a mock-up of what the social images will look like and also what the video edits will be. So you've got the birthday cake, cupcake for the 5-year-old, you've got the engagement shot, and you've also got the pregnant mother. Each of these, the missing part of it is that cupcake from What's Up Cupcakes. It builds in the brand into these people's stories, so it makes it a really fluid, natural fit, but aligns the brand. So each of these copy will say the missing piece with the link, with the logo for the brand at the bottom on all of these, so you can really align it. It keeps it nice and simple, but it's an effort. Obviously these are very dodgy edits, trying to get the image out of the cupcake, but hopefully it gives the idea of what the campaign would be. So with the timeline, in order to develop the social media, we'll be looking at using hashtags really frequently. As I touched back on with the research and insights, the hashtags that are used around food show that on Instagram especially, that hashtags are massive and the images that are being uploaded are of food. The fact that those words, hashtag yummy, hashtag food porn, hashtag Instagood. So what the social media would do is, whether it's using one of these stills or a short image, short social media edit, will always have the hashtags back into it. It means that when people are searching those Insta food, Insta porn, yummy, hungry, they're going to be seeing these images in front of them. It will focus on the videos and stills, like I said, and celebrations, but it's also important to relate back to the health side. So obviously for the brand, the important part of it is that they are 100% natural, it's fresh. So the emphasis will be on the fact they're great to share with your family and friends. Everyone can enjoy them, everyone can have them. And it's really important to do that. And again, like I said, the hashtags, hashtag yummy, hashtag baking is my therapy, hashtag baking love, that sort of thing is putting the brand in front of those people, the home bakers, the home cooks, the girl on a Saturday morning who's gone for a brunch at her favourite avocado place who's hashtagging, will be bringing up the brand and the brand campaign. And to encourage customers to engage with the brand, we'll use hashtag the missing part on all stills and videos, engaging with them to share their celebratory images. In terms of the pre-production for the timeline with the 3 weeks, here you can obviously see you've got the breakdown of the first week, the second week and the third week in terms of the delivery, in terms of the briefing, the organisation of getting the film shot, the timelines in terms of the shoot, when they need the feedback for, when the client needs to give approvals, any leeway that we might need in terms of delays in approvals, first draft sent to client. Important to get the social media team researching content, looking at key trends in terms of baking, what's going on. If there's a Great British Bake Off episode we know that's coming up, it's looking into that. What sort of hashtags are used on the Bake Off by Channel 4, by those influencers, by other baking people, to get on the back of it and get into that timeline of people's social media channels. Again, conference calls frequently throughout the season in terms of the schedule for work, and then the final sign off to get live for the Monday. The social media will run for 6 weeks. It will consist of native posts to engage followers to communicate the brand. Dark posts will also be scheduled. This means that we can target the demographic around Whitstable, the surrounding areas, and make sure that they're seeing these images in front of them. In terms of the cost breakdown, will be 3 social media edits, which cover the pre-production and post, any actors, props and expenses up to 25 miles for location, and the bespoke social media package. Looked at a cost of £4,000, obviously bearing in mind it's a small independent business, so the cost needs to reflect that in terms of what they do. But with this sort of execution with the missing part, it will be something that the client can use for years to come, in terms of, because it's always going to be relevant. There's celebrations always happening, and they can put themselves at the forefront of that in the Whitstable area. So the summary is, the campaign will introduce What's Up Cupcake to new customers in Whitstable and the surrounding areas through a targeted social media marketing campaign. By developing a campaign which tells a story and that puts What's Up Cupcake in the middle of that story, the brand becomes something that everyone needs. It becomes something that every celebration cannot happen without. It's that missing part. The brand and the produce need to be seen in all their glorious designs and colours. So by creating a social media strategy which has the brand at the very core of that story, highlights the natural fresh flavours of the cupcakes, appearing as the local cute as a button business, it's going to be targeted for those desperate to post food images on their Instagram. The chance to eat amazing food, the chance to post about it on Instagram, and the chance to get their likes up. What's Up Cupcake will be seen as the place that offers it all, by tying themselves into your story. Thank you. Any questions?